Ever since his debut in The Dark Knight, he's had various roles in the DC and Marvel Cinematic Universes, plus memorable appearances in Dune and Oppenheimer, but our favorite place to see him is right here at Comic-Con. Joining us once again, please give it up for David Dastmalchian.
Oh, wow, thank you. Hi, everybody. Hi, San Diego.
Hi, crowd. Hi, David.
Hi.
How you doing,
It's good
man?
to see you, man.
Always good to see you.
I love being on this balcony. We've had some incredible interviews. I think last year we were here with Kristen Ritter.
I think you were.
Yes. And being here at San Diego, this is like one of my go-to signature moments. I always now I gotta come to see my friends at IGN and just talk about nerd stuff and celebrate all the things we love at San Diego. So thank you.
Well, we have plenty of nerd stuff to talk about.
Lots of nerd stuff to talk about
Let's get into
today.
the big one, Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
It is imminent. It's coming. It is almost here.
October's almost here, man.
It's going to be so fast.
It's crazy.
Now, the last time we talked, you weren't able to say too much about what your Bison was going to look like, but now that we've seen a little bit of the take in the trailers, we're seeing a very game-accurate M. Bison. What was it like finding the sort of pitch of that character with Kitao Sakurai?
Kitao is so passionate about the game. Everybody involved with making this movie was so excited about it, and I was terrified because I thought, I don't want to be just another one of these bad guy, cut from the typical cloth, where it's like, how do you have all of these people willing to go into battle for you, die for you? You've got this huge organization around you with Shadaloo. How does a person do that? So we dug in and studied really kind of insane dictators over time, thinking about everyone from Idi Amin all the way back to, fascists in Italy in World War II, and looking at not just movie characters, but actually real historical characters. And so I started to put that on and see what that felt like, and how is he, compelling enough to lead such a movement. And the script. The script is so cool, it's so crazy, it's so fun, but it really gives you a clear understanding in our version, in Kitao's vision for this world, of what it is that's driving Bison to the point of doing what he's going to do in this film, which is a lot.
Psycho, maybe?
Maybe a little psycho.
Stuff?
He's going to go a little psycho. Yeah.
It's appropriate for Bison, I would say. Now, you are, of course, a very prolific comics writer as well. You've got Kingdom of Earth out right now.
Kingdom of Earth just came out. Dark Horse Comics, my longtime co-creator, partner in so many different things, Leah Kilpatrick and I had this idea. We love writing about monster stuff and horror stuff, and we have written comics before, but we've always done one-shots, and Dark Horse gave us a chance to tell this story called Kingdom of Earth, which is about a not too distant future where every monster that you've ever heard of and have been imagined in mythology all the way through popular culture has risen from the earth and sea, and they've taken over the world. Humans are just food or slaves, and there's this movement of humans trying to survive. And it's kind of like Planet of the Apes meets Cabin in the Woods, where every monster you could ever imagine is doing battle, and I love it. The book just came out. Suli's our amazing artist. You can get it at your comic shop now.
Support that local comic shop,
Support that LCS and Dark Horse Comics. You hear that whistle? That's
whistle.
A guy who just read the book, and he was like, oh my God, I love it so much.
That's the success whistle.
Yeah.
He won't stop.
He loves the book.
He loves it.
Yeah.
One more whistle. Where's the whistle? All right, fine. All right, well, I guess he needs to read it one more time. Another book you've got coming out, The Accessories. Tell us a little bit about that.
Accessories is so fun. So imagine all of the great monsters: Dracula, Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, but they're hench people. They're sidekicks. Well, one day, the sidekicks have had enough. They're tired of serving their masters for different reasons, but these toxic, overbearing, oppressive, abusive relationships are done. It's 1930s London. Igor flees from the lab of Dr. Frankenstein, finally ready to forge his own way. Renfield can't do what Dracula's been putting him up to do, and Mrs. Hyde, who is a new character, the invention of my amazing co-creator, Leah Kilpatrick, is basically, well, you'll see when you see the art, but she's been confined and institutionalized, and she's trying to break free. But they find each other. Yeah. So Igor, Renfield, Mrs. Hyde, they find one another in this fatal meeting, and they form a bond. And they're their adventure together is just beginning in this first volume. It is from a new imprint called Panic, and we've got an incredible artist, and we have this. They're just two totally different books between Kingdom of Earth and Accessories about monsters, but one in the future, one in 1930s London, and they're two tonally very different stories, and I'm so proud of both of them. And you get a double the fun. Two Dastmalchian comics.
Double Dastmalchian.
Two
Yeah.
Kilpatrick comics, all in the summer. I mean, what
Take
else
it
could
to
you
the
ask
beach.
for? Take
Put
it to
your
the beach.
sunscreen on and read that thing. Another project you have going on, an excellent talk show called Grave Conversations, which I'm always watching. I would love to know. Last year, I wanted to know who your dream guest was. It was Stephen King, of course.
Yes.
This year, I would like to know if anybody has had any surprising or adverse reactions to getting into one of those coffins.
Oh, every episode there's something that happens that catches both me and usually the guests off guard. And sometimes it's the ease with which like they get in the cast, they're like, oh, this is actually so much like more comfortable than I was expecting to be. And then sometimes the way it makes people get a little freaked out. I loved having Ricky Lindholm in the casket. I don't know if you're a fan. I'm a huge fan. Ricky's so insanely talented. Oh, and Ricky grew up around funeral homes. It was a family business, but she'd never like laid in a casket like this before, and had this really like interesting response to it. It was really cool. Almost every single episode we had. We had this just season that just aired, and it's available on YouTube now.
Go on the YouTube.com.
The range of very funny, very surreal, and also very deeply meaningful episodes was moving for me. I'm always grateful that we get to do the show and that people keep watching it. And we actually just shot a season, which we're going to secretly be announcing very soon. All of the guests to come, but there are some bangers.
Can't wait. I can't wait to see that.
Thanks.
Let's end it with this. It's one of my favorite. It's a movie that I was so taken aback by and surprised by that came out earlier this year. A movie called Dust Bunny that you were in. I
love you, Tom. I love you.
Rocks. If you did not see Dust Bunny, you're part of the problem. Tell us a little bit about why people should watch Dust Bunny, even at home.
2 words. Brian Fuller. He's a genius. Not only is Brian like a brother to me, Brian is one of the most brilliant minds working in Hollywood today. He's created television shows and characters that people have known and loved for years now. But this, I was so honored to be a part of it because this was his feature directorial debut. And it's a movie called Dust Bunny about an incredible little girl who lives with her parents in a strange apartment building, and her parents are gotten one day by what she believes to be the monster under her bed. Now down the hall from her lives a hitman played by the incredible, the inimitable Mads Mikkelsen. And so she hires this hitman to kill the monster under her bed. If that premise isn't enough to get you to go and watch this film,
it's kind of like Labyrinth by way of John Wick. It's the craziest kind of mix of different inspirations, and it works so well.
And each scene, you don't know what is going to come at you, and it's so continuously surprising and shocking and awe-inspiring. It's a beautiful looking film. Brian's imagination is just in full, display here. And Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
Icon, one of my favorite actors. She does this insane performance in the film that is just so bizarre and beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you for giving that movie a shout out. I love Dust Bunny. I'm so proud of that movie.
Yeah, well, David, we love you. We love when you come to Comic-Con.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Street Fighter is out this fall. All of David's comics. Go check out. Where can people find your stuff? Like, where's the best place?
So go find me on like Instagram at Dastmalchian. I also my amazing team, Good Fiend Films. Good Fiend. We're making movies. We're publishing. We're telling stories. There's an Instagram for Good Fiend, and we are always updating there with news. And the Good Fiend Films new website is coming soon. It is under construction as we speak. Hey, can I see it? Just kidding. She's right there.
It's getting
She's
done.
working
It's
on
getting
it.
done.
It's so close.
And this segment is getting done. We have plenty more from Comic-Con, so stick around.